check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off.
All right, man. We back once again. Still on the same trip, man. Appreciate everybody for tapping back in. Goodfellow Sports TV. We in the building. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And don't forget, we on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. Appreciate everybody for checking in, tapping in, whatever you want to call it, with your boy. And let's talk, man. Let's just keep it, let's put it on the flow, man. All right? Canelo is a fucking duck. Okay, I heard what Vigil Ortiz said on Twitter. Canelo ain't scared. Whatever he said ain't ducking nobody. That's a fucking false narrative, okay? He been ducking Andrade. He ducked Jermall Charlo. He ducked Jermall Charlo. All documented, all on wax. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I dropped that in the article Dan Rayfield did again, okay? Shout out to Dan Rayfield for doing his job. He got Mauricio Suleiman Jr. and Golden Boy on wax. Canelo was stripped of the WBC title, okay? People want to fucking argue me up and down. I give them the article. Or why he say this, or why Jermall Charlo say that. Maybe it hadn't been explained to Jermall Charlo with 100% clarity of the situation. Okay, I read the article several times. Just plain simple. I read it several times. Canelo lost his title. He got stripped. The franchise championship is a fucking like a trophy. It's like what they gave Mikey Garcia at 135. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they called that, they gave Mikey Garcia. You know, he got stripped of his title, and they called it like he gonna be like whatever they called Mikey. I can't remember what they called him at 35. And now he put his belt up for Lomachenko and Luke Campbell to fight for it. So that's what it was. He ducked him. See, all these fucking pro-Mexican or pro-Canelos and shit like that. See, the hardcore Mexican fans, them motherfuckers don't like Canelo, okay? I can point you to a few directions where they hate Canelo. They hate Canelo, okay? Like, no, he ain't no real fucking throwback fighter, you know? And you want to say, oh man, CJ, he didn't duck Demetrius Andrade. Oh yes, he did. We can go back to Jermall Charlo first, while I'm on the road, okay? They promised Jermall Charlo, Golden Boy. He was a Golden Boy fighter. They promised him a Canelo Alvarez fighting. You know what they did? They gave it to James Kirkland in San Antonio. And when they broke their promise, Jermall Charlo in a round table with Sam Watson, I have to find that interview, in a round table with Sam, said that he wrote his release from Golden Boy, asking Golden Boy to release him. They released him because they know they was wrong. So he ducked fucking Jermall Charlo for James Kirkland, who coming back August 24th in the 6th rounder, if you didn't know. Then Demetrius Andrade was the WBO title holder at 154. Soon as fucking Canelo went up to 155 and fought Lara there, and then soon as Demetrius Andrade was stripped of his title for inactivity, and Liam Smith beat Liam Williams, Canelo came down to 54 and fought and took the WBO title. 2 ducks. Now he's been stripped. Read. I don't know why it's so hard for Americans to read. A motherfucker would rather die before opening up a book or opening up an article and reading in America. I read. That's how I get the jump on you niggas, man. Watching vlogs or watching other people's vlogs don't always cut it. Reading. Sometimes I have to read these articles 3 or 4 times over. Do I necessarily have the time? No. But I want to make sure I'm as thorough as possible. And when I read it 3 or 4 times over, it helps embed it in my memory. He got fucking stripped. He lost his title. Shit, you can read the title. Canelo loses his title. But they didn't make it a public statement like that. So for Vigil Ortiz saying, oh man, Canelo, he don't duck. No, hey, he ducked 3 people right there. He ducked 3 people right there. Plain and simple. Didn't get a rematch to Lara. Didn't want an immediate rematch versus Floyd after he lost anyway. He came back 5 years later talking about he want to fight Floyd when this nigga fighting at super middleweight. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. I don't know why it's so hard. It's so hard for people to keep it 100. If Canelo was just gonna whoop Jermall Charlo so easy, if he was just gonna put hands on him so easy, why did he take the fight? Why Triple G ain't take the fight? If Jermall Charlo so trash and he got exposed versus Matt Korobov, if he got exposed versus Matt Korobov, right? Shit, I'm jumping at opportunity to do what Korobov did. If I'm Canelo. Look, I mean, he fought Danny Jacobs, and people say, oh, Danny Jacobs ain't shit. Danny Jacobs got tremendous speed and power, but he ain't got no fucking boxing skills. Like, I mean, not even like Charlo, and I don't even rate Jermall Charlo as a high skilled boxer like Mayweather or guys like that. And that's no knock on him. He's still a kid. He's still a baby in the sport, experience-wise. But at the end of the day, I don't understand, if it's so easy to whoop him, why didn't Canelo do it? Shit, why didn't Triple G do it? He got all that power. Why was Abel Sanchez, praising Jermall Charlo at 54, and then he got at 160, said we ain't fighting him? What you mean we ain't fighting him? What you mean? Dudes is cowards. Straight up and said, Canelo is a coward. And then when he fought a lot of good people, but guess what? Yeah, I can fight people too when I'm putting restrictions on them. When I'm putting restrictions on these guys, I can fight these guys too. Oh, you can't rehydrate when there ain't a rehydration clause. Oh, you can't wear Nikes. You got to wear these orthopedic fucking shoes right here. You got to wear 2 left shoes. Oh, you know what? No. You can't wear those. You can't wear those trunks. He's a coward. He got stipulations on everything. When he gonna fight somebody without stipulations? Because it's been like that his whole career. Stipulations. And don't give me that Floyd shit. Because the WBC gifted him. They gifted his ass, right? Let's put it on the floor. They gifted him his first title at a catchweight with 150 something versus welterweight Matthew Hatton. Now Matthew Hatton wasn't even a top 15 welterweight at the time. Okay, that's just what it was. Matthew Hatton wasn't. But then again, he able to fight Canelo at 154 pounds. He able to fight Canelo at 154 pounds. Or 150 whatever pounds for a WBC belt. But I thought the WBC belt was supposed to be the most prestigious belt. But they letting, they letting barely top 15 welterweights fight for a championship belt. And that's how they gifted Canelo his first belt. Canelo been gifted a lot of things. And how long they been hiding his drug tests? How long they been testing them? He coming in with more than one advantage, but we supposed to act like it's taboo. Or act like it was a mistake. It was an anomaly. No, it wasn't. That's the norm. Mayweather said back in 2013 he knew Canelo was doing something. And the first time they drug test Canelo in Mexico, before he came to the States, to San Diego or Colorado to start training, he failed a drug test. They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about how he understands English. So why do you want to drop? If Charlo's such a bum, and if Charlo's ain't fought nobody, Jermall and Jermall, they need to come to the zone. Oh, they willing to. Al said they can come over there. Demetrius Andrade on the zone. Why Canelo ain't fighting him? Why he wasn't in the rush to be Why wasn't he in the rush to be the undisputed when Demetrius had the belt? I bet if a motherfucker like Selucky or Liam Smith came up or Jorge Sebastian Hyland got that belt, they would have been in the rush to fight him. Canelo be undisputed right now. Canelo would have fought him the Saturday after he fought Danny Jacobs. The next Saturday, guaranteed. So cut the bullshit, man. All these Mexicans, I understand y'all riding for your guy, right or wrong. Cool. Do that shit on y'all Mexican pages, okay? Don't bring that shit to our black pages. If you don't want to see what we got to say, or don't bring it to no page that's us keeping it 100. If you don't want to hear what we got to say, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want to hear what we got to say, stop coming to our pages. Stop commenting. You know what I'm saying? Plain and simple. If our shit ain't hot to y'all, then stay over there with y'all biased content. But we all know Canelo ducked 3 people. Demetrius Andrade, it's a fact. He ducked Jermall, he ducked Jermall. Well, you know, he didn't duck Floyd. Floyd better than all of them. Don't matter. Styles make fights. All 3 of them are bigger, stronger, faster than Floyd and Lara, and more powerful than them, and Austin Trout. This ain't no Miguel Cotto shit with Cotto old and on his way out. What is Canelo's his greatest win is Danny Jacobs. You know why Danny Jacobs his greatest win? Because he wasn't over the hill like Angulo. He wasn't over the hill like Kirkland. He didn't get a fair shake. He got a fair shake, unlike Austin Trout. It was more clear. It was a more clear win for him than the Miguel Cotto fight, which some people thought he lost that fight. So we ain't trying to hear all that, man. You know, they want to sit here and troll. They got your own page. We all know the truth. Canelo is the new Chavez Sr., a fraud. And only reason I'm saying he less fraudulent than Chavez Jr. by a dash is because Chavez Jr. had a loss on his resume. And they said, and this is alleged, but they erased the loss off his resume. I'm not concerned with him fighting 30 Tijuana cab drivers. You know, Michael Nunn was perhaps one of the greatest fighters to, you know, could have been one of the greatest fighters to lace him up. Before he got his first world title fight, he had almost 30 fights. And a lot of them guys you wouldn't have known. So I'm not holding that against him. I'm not. But he a fraud. They robbed Frankie Randall once, and Frankie Randall beat his ass, the first man to beat him. So we're not trying to hear that. Canelo is a straight fraud. I had people contacting me around 10 years ago, or a little bit later than that, maybe 12, 13 years ago, and we had a conversation. And this is before I even started YouTube or talking, you know, boxing on social media, you know, as far as vlogging. And they would tell me things about Golden Boy and how they had certain things, you know, kind of in their favor. And I just leave it at that. It's alleged, but I believe it. So for Jermall Charlo, you know what? It's a blessing in disguise you didn't get to fight Canelo Alvarez. Because they weren't going to do shit but rob your ass. No matter what, you would have knocked him out. They would have carried him to the back, brought him back to the ring, and let him finish the fight. So you know what? Build your own legacy. Forget Canelo. He got about 3 or 4 losses on his resume anyway. Gift versus Miguel Vasquez. You know, a Gift versus Lara. Shit, could be a Gift versus Trout. A Gift versus Triple G in the first fight, some people believe. So ain't nobody trying to hear that, man. But y'all know what it is, man. Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. Keep sharing the videos. And don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Help Blaze, at thehelpblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. We gone.